Money keep coming in, I can't lose. Money keep coming in, I can't lose. Foreign girls in their tents, I can't choose. Foreign car got me in, I can't cruise. Got different color on my diamond, I can't even see the time.
Hey, what's up guys? Before I start this video, I wanted to show you guys a brand new way to get every single rare skin in the game without getting scammed. Go ahead and click the link in the description or go to sportstmb.com, then click on Fortnite. Here you can scroll through and find a pack that you're interested in that has the skins that you want, and then you can add these packs to your cart by clicking the add to cart button. But once you've found which ones you want, you click proceed to checkout, scroll down and type in my name beyond in the part where you heard about it so that sponsor knows that you guys came from me, and then go ahead and click proceed to checkout. Once you've done this, you'll be able to buy whatever skins or packs you want for your account, and you'll be able to get any rare skins in the game without getting scammed. Hey, what's up guys, Beyond here. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys the best aim tips for controller players. I'm going to get right to the point of this video. There's not going to be any lengthy discussion or any kind of explanation for what this video is going to be. It's just me going to straight up giving you guys aim tips for how you can improve your controller aim and basically hit all of your shots with the pump shotgun, the tac shotgun, the ARs, basically every single gun in the game if you're playing on controller. This video is great for console and controller on PC players, so I hope you guys enjoy this video, and without further ado, let's get right into the first tip. For the first tip I have, what you guys need to absolutely utilize when you're using a controller is the left trigger. Although some people call this LT spam or aim assist spam, keep in mind that this is not spam, and if you do it the right way, it can easily make your aim 100 times better than before. This is because the Fortnite aim assist that naturally comes with the game does help your aim, and that's what it was meant to do. Because you're playing on controller and you only have 2 thumbs and a stick to aim, Fortnite made it fair by adding that aim assist, which makes it so that controller players can compete against PC players because their aim will have that extra assist. So when you're clicking left trigger right before you shoot, you have to make sure that your timing is perfect. I'm going to slow down this clip so you guys can see. Basically, if we rewatch this, or if we watch another clip of me using my shotgun, you guys will see that every single time before I shoot, as long as my feet are on the ground, I will quickly zoom in with left trigger. Pay close attention as I do this, as sometimes you can barely even see it because of how quickly I do it, and it all comes down to how much I've practiced this and how fast I can basically do it and how effectively and perfectly timed I can make it. The second tip I have is if you guys are going to be in the air, or if you're not going to be able to use left trigger for any reason on your controller, make sure that you're not using your right analog stick to aim. This sounds crazy, right? I'm basically telling you guys to not aim when you're aiming. This is because when you're not able to use left trigger and you don't have that extra aim assist, being able to use your body movement to aim will give you much more fine-tuned accuracy that is exactly what you need in games like Fortnite. Because Fortnite is so aim intensive, aiming a lot of times has absolutely nothing to do with your right trigger, and it has to do a lot with your left trigger. Now obviously there's 2 different types of aiming in Fortnite. There is the basic flick shot that most people know how to do, and then there's the tracking. With tracking, you always want to make sure that you are not using your right analog stick as much as you're using your left analog stick, which is basically the one that you use to move around. But for flicking, that's where you guys really want to start using that right analog stick that you use to aim to flick your shots and hit those crazy fast shots. Now, as you can see on the screen right here, I'm basically lasering people with the SCAR, and you guys can tell that I'm not really using my right analog stick that much. I'm mostly just using my movement, my left trigger, and moving my right analog stick just a tiny bit to tune it up and get it on. Even with thirsting people, you guys can see that I don't use my right analog stick like at all. All I mainly use is my movement and my left trigger to perfectly get my aim on their head, because the aim assist in Fortnite can easily be utilized. For tip number 3, I have the crouch feature that Fortnite has put in, which can help your aim in a crazy way. And the best way I can honestly put this is that if you crouch before you shoot, same thing as with the left trigger, it will tighten your reticle so much that it will help your shots do loads of damage. So if your pump shotgun normally does like 180, or it doesn't do that full 200 damage that you want, a lot of times all you have to do is crouch and click left trigger before you shoot. So clicking left trigger was a part of it, and then adding crouch to it is another aspect of getting perfect aim like I have now. a lot of you guys know me for having good aim, so obviously I know some stuff. So I hope that you guys are absorbing the information that I'm putting in this video and you guys are really using it to help you. For the fourth tip I have for aiming, a lot of times what you guys will find is that when you're trying to fight an opponent and you're trying to shoot at them, you'll be able to guess where their location is going to be. If you know that they're going to go through a door, pre-aim your shotgun at that doorway. And pre-aiming is a huge concept in Fortnite that not a lot of people take advantage of. And if I'm being honest, pre-aiming is such an easy way to get insanely easy kills, because all you have to do is adjust your aim to the point where you know that that person's going to be, and then all you have to do once you've adjusted your aim is just wait for them to walk into that spot so that you can click the trigger and take them out with ease. Pre-aiming is a great thing to do in Fortnite that not most people do. However, a lot of times you'll see the pros, especially the ones on controller, do this because it makes aiming super easy. There's really no aiming that you have to do. All you have to do is just keep your trigger or your reticle on the right spot and then click your trigger at the perfect time to shoot. As you guys can see right here, I had my reticle on the right side of the person waiting for him to walk into it, and as soon as he did, I pulled the trigger. And then I walked towards that left wall to be able to laser him with the SMG while closing off the gap that I create with my body. And that is basically what I'm going to be talking about for tip number 5. When you guys are shooting someone and you're trying to hit them with good shots, you have to keep in mind that not getting shot will help you a lot with your accuracy, because getting shot puts a lot of animations on your screen, such as the red damage markers and other things such as the projectiles flying towards your camera, which is the one that you're looking through. If you're able to dodge their bullets and make it so that they're not shooting you while you're shooting them, you're going to have a much easier time shooting at them, because you're not going to be stressed out by the fact that you're losing too much health, which basically means that you have one less distraction to worry about while you're doing something that needs so much focus, like aiming. So 2 of the best ways to avoid getting shot while you're in fights is basically strafing, for one. And strafing is where you move around with your player and you jump around, crouch, go left and right so that it makes it harder for the people to shoot you. And the other one is basically going ahead and using walls and objects around you to not get shot. Now obviously you don't always have to build, and especially because this is an aim tips video, I don't expect you guys to build. So what I'm saying is that use the natural cover around you or use pre-built objects to provide cover for your body as you're shooting someone. This will make it much easier for you guys to aim and will not cause any stress or extra pressure that will normally cause your aim to be off. Now for tip number 6, I have something that's very specific to shotguns, and especially the pump shotgun. A lot of times what you guys will see happening is you shoot someone with a pump and you do very low damage to them, and I'm not just talking 180 or 160, I'm talking about like 90s, 80s, 40s, and it will leave you guys dazzled and dazed and asking yourself, why did my shotgun not do any damage? Why did I hit him for 40 and he hit me for 180? Well, the simple answer for this is because of the way that the shotguns work in Fortnite. And the way that they work is that they have this weird pellet design, which makes it so that the more lined up your shot is with someone, the more damage it does. So when you're aiming at someone with a shotgun, you have to actively be focusing on getting that center dot that is on your shotgun lined up with their head. The more that dot is in the center of their head, the more guaranteed you are to hit a 200 pump shot or to do more damage from longer distances or from close distances. So while you're aiming, basically for tip number 6, what you guys want to do is you want to always keep your center reticle, or that dot that's in the middle of your shotgun, right on the person's head. Focusing on keeping that on their head by far will help your aim the most when it comes to using any type of shotgun in this game. Now, aim assist in Fortnite is something that has a lot of debate over it, and it has a lot of conspiracies over why it should be taken out and why it's not good. However, what I've found with aim assist is that it's not actually the easiest thing to do. And to fully take advantage of aim assist and make sure that you're using it to the point where you're actually getting all the advantages, you have to make sure that you're getting used to it. And the best way to get used to aim assist is to basically play the game and gain muscle memory. Now, obviously this doesn't sound like much of a tip right now, because it sounds like I'm just telling you guys to play the game, and I'm basically just saying play the game, LOL. But no, that's not what I'm saying at all. What you guys need to do is you guys need to do aim courses. Aim courses are an amazing way to warm up your aim, and they're by far one of the best ways to drill your aim without without risking your stats or doing anything that will make you basically not play good in pubs. And in pubs, you're obviously gonna have to do things like build and edit, and these can oftentimes make your aim feel pretty off. So going ahead and using those aim training courses to improve your aim while you just got on or while you don't want to get into a lobby is by far the best way to improve your aim. And that is basically tip number 7, guys, and that's the last gaming tip that I have in this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to subscribe and leave a thumbs up because it will help this video out a lot. And yeah, guys, if you guys watched this video until the end, be sure to comment poke, P-O-K-E, in the comment section to let me know that you guys watched till the end. And yeah, guys, thank you so much and have a great day.